Well, Lady Red coming into a disappointing end of their season here. One more match to play, but they're out of contention for playing in pool play. Great team that played all year. Watched them since they were in junior high. Always had high hopes for them. But when you get to state, you never know what you're going to run into. So a lot of things going on. Lady Red playing for pride right now to see if they could knock off Garden Plain, the 8th seed. Although they may be the 8th seed, they've done a fine job here. Beating Pittsburgh Colgan, I believe. They beat Pittsburgh Colgan and Valley Heights. So I believe they're number one. They are undefeated in pool play. So if Lady Red can beat them, that'll mess up everything. Except for everybody except for Lady Red, who have lost 2. You lose 2 and you're done. So Lady Red just playing for pride here. Great bunch of girls, love them all. And they love me too. So we'll see what happens. See if Lady Red can step up and make their last match of these 7 seniors a win. And I know they'll do the best they can. Nick having a chat with him right now. Getting things ready to roll. Officials are taking their positions. And watch these girls a lot for lots of years. So this is our 7th time down here. Darla Fort Miller made that comment. She's going to kind of sad because this is our last time to get a state for her. Lady Red's not out of the hunt though for next year though. The junior high team that's coming up next year has some mighty fine talent. So, and some of the underclassmen here who haven't seen much playtime today, but have seen some playtime through the year, have shown up really well too. So we'll see what happens here. Lady Red taking on Garden Plain. I'll make sure I'm recording. This is a red rec. Here we go, Lady Red taking the floor. On the floor for Garden Plain is number 4, Natasha Dooley. And I can't read those numbers very well. The number 9, I believe, is Krista Rose. And the libero is number 2, Kennedy Horacek. Number 12 is Brooke Hammond. Number 1 is Madison Zogelman. Lady Red's on the floor telling Kendra, Ashlyn, Lizzie, Amber, and Bree. Here we go. Up by Kendra. Set across over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike off the top of the tape. Bounces over. Lizzie strike to that back corner, but out. No touch. Point for the Garden Plain. Short. Kendra. Push over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going soft. Good bounce up. They call Lizzie under the net. Garden Plain 2, Smith Center 0. Straight to that inside. Talon brings it up. Set cross over to Lizzie again. Lizzie's going to go way in the back row. Kind of a deep set. Lizzie was just a little bit out of control. That got on the line. Point for Lady Red. Goes Maddie Couch to serve. Bumped up by Kennedy Horak. Push up. Maddie's going to set to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go too far to the right. Point for Garden Plain. 3-1. Lady Red down by 2. And the libero, Kennedy Horacek back to serve, a senior. Talon. Maddie sits across over to Bree. Bree's going to go way across the court. Good pop-up. Striking the block. Bumped up by Kendra. Push over to Bree. Lizzie goes to Bree. Touch up. Start cross court. Off the top of the tape. No touch. Point for Lady Red. 2-3. Lady Red down by 1. Sharon Topol back to serve. Ashlyn Long's come out. Back set. Back to Talon. Maddie's going to set back to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go hard left. Point for Lady Red. Tied up 3-3. Sharon Topol back to serve. Good bump up by Kennedy. Crossover down. Off the touch, and Talon couldn't handle it. Point for Garden Plain, 4-3. Garden Plain ahead. Some kind of bathroom here. She had trouble getting up in the morning. It's pretty late at night. It's 9 o'clock. Off that side, up by Lizzie. Cross over to Bree's, going to go soft in the tape. 4 hits. Or out. 5 for Garden Plain, 3 for Lady Red. Lizzie up. Maddie hustles. Strike by Bree. At court. Strike down hard. Good power shot there on that left side by number 8. Claire Clark, senior, 5'9" senior for Garden Plain. 6-3. Lady Red down by 3. Here goes Claire Clark. Yep. Not a good pass to the back row. 7-3. Garden Plain ahead of Lady Red. Claire again. Kendra into the tape. Back out. 4 hits. Give him a yell out. Way out. Point for Lady Red. 4-8. Lady Red down by 4. Amber's coming in. Maddie Coates goes out. Here goes Lizzie Fort Miller to serve. Off the top of the tape and down. She meant to do that. 5-8. Here goes Lizzie again. Deep ball. Back set. Strike down. Sharon's there. Up to Bree. Bree's going to go soft. Cross court. Hard down. Lizzie couldn't handle it. Point for Garden Plain. 9-5. Garden Plain ahead of Lady Red. Jocelyn Kirchhoff comes in, the senior for Lady Red. Number 7 there. Jump serve. Too strong. Point for Lady Red, 9-6. Bree, good strike. Push across court. Strike down, Jessley couldn't get to it. Point for the Garden Plain, 10-6. Lady Red down by 4 now. Need to look at their numbers when they're going back to serve. Up by Kendra. Back set to slide by Talon. Bumped up. They call a lift. Huh. Don't know. Up by Sharon. Bree sets it up to Talon. Talon's going to strike hard in the block. Good recover on the Garden Plain. Quicked up. Quicked up there by number 13, Sydney Becker. And Nick Lynn wants to have to chat with the girls when the Lady Red are down 12-6. Leadership plays a vital role in today's society, yet some people don't understand what it truly means to be a leader, says Storm Dial, a senior at Emporia High School. Oftentimes people view a leader as someone who is at the front of the pack, blazing a trail for the rest of the leaders. Step back, assess the situation, use all the group's skills and abilities to reach the goal, as Lao Tzu, Chinese philosopher, said once. When the best leader's work is done, the people will say, "We did it ourselves." A message from the Kansas State High School Athletic Association, Student Advisory Council, and USD 237 and Next Tech Channel 165, and www.usd237.com. Thank you, everybody who's contributed this year. So far, we've got some stuff going on. Still point for Lady Red. 7-12. Lady Red in a bit of a hole. We'll see if we can dig her way out. Here goes Kendra Maydew. Colleen wasn't feeling well today, so she didn't come. She's come to about every single match Lady Red's played this year. Good response. Pushed back over. Bree's going to set it up to Talon. Talon's going to strike down in that corner. Point for Lady Red. 8 for Lady Red. 12 for Garden Plain. Kendra's going back to serve now. Hope Colleen gets the feeling better. Might see her in church on Sunday. Push across. Strike across court. Jesselyn catches it high. Brought back over. Good hustle by Lady Red side, but Talon hits it too hard. Point for Garden Plain. 13 for Garden Plain. 8 for Lady Red. And coming in now is number 7. That's Anna Smith, a senior for Garden Plain. Short ball. Jesselyn brings it up, but nobody's there. She was under the net. Just not covering the floor very well. Strike into the net. Point for Lady Red. 14-9. And Jesselyn's coming out. Lizzie Fortmiller going in the front row. Talon Wrenchler back to serve for Lady Red. Strike down. Good block there. Lizzie and Ashlyn on that side. And here goes Talon Wrenchler back to serve for Lady Red. Block down, good block there. Pushes it back. Emma, Lizzie there. Lizzie strikes into the block, comes back out. Back at it. Here goes Ashlyn, cross court and down. Good strike by Ashlyn Long there on the left side. Into the net by Talon. Yeah, we know where we're at. Goes Lizzie, got a soft touch, brushed it down there in the hole. Maddie Couch back to serve for Lady Red. Strike down there, Lizzie blocks it down. Point for Lady Red. Cooked up. Sharon's there. Bree into the block, brings it back out, but bounced around and didn't go anywhere. Point for Garden Plain. 16-13. Lady Red hanging in there. Just needs a few extra points here. Back to service number 2, Kennedy Horacek. Bumped up, back set. Back by Talon. Crossover down, Talon's there. Bring it back over, tip back up. Hamburger, they call a lift. Point for Lady Red. Sharon Topol back to serve again. 14-16. Lady Red working their way out of the hole. Back set. Kind of a mini slide. Back into the net. Point for Lady Red. 15-16. Good job by Sharon, consistently. Cross court. Oh, they called it in. So point for Pittsburgh for Garden Plain. 17-15. Oh, not a good pickup there by Sharon. Just kind of a bit too deep there on that back row to be able to bring it up and do it a lot with it. Maddie crosses over to Kendra. Kendra to the block. And back out. Point for Garden Plain, 19-15. Lady Red falling behind just a bit here. Oops. Oh, good job by Kendra to get it alive, keep it alive. Cross court, Bree brings it up. Setting back over to Bree. Bree's going to go soft off the block. Cross it over. Got a soft tap. Sharon's there. Push it over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go soft touch again, but they cover it well in the back row. Push it, Maddie. Over to Bree. Bree's going to go super soft. Down. They called something, I'm not sure what it was. Hooked up. Cross over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to hit the blocks. Cross. Soft down. Good job there on the Garden Plain side. 21-15. Sharon. Back set by Amber. Amber hit by Lizzie into the block and out. Point for Lady Red. Good job by Sharon. Sharon over to Talon. Talon's going to go hard into the block and down. Good try on the Garden Plain side. Lady Red prevails. 22-17. Lady Red try to work their way out. It's hold. Good shot by Bree. Bree had some serving issues in that first one against Valley Heights, but has done an excellent job ever since. Talon off the block and down. Point for Lady Red. (23-18). Lady Red just a bit out of sync here. Garden Plain 2 points away from putting this set away. Short Talon. Back up to Talon. Talon's going to strike hard in the block. Point for Lady Red. 19-23. Never give up, never say die. Bump. Soft hit. Got back over to the Garden Plain side. Pushing the net back row by Sharon. Talon strikes into the block. But nobody touched it, so it wasn't in the block. 24, set point here for Garden Plain, 24-19. Ashlyn Long into the block, back out by Bree. They call a lift on Bree. So Lady Red lose that one 25-18. They'll be switching sides. Hope everybody can come out to football next Friday. We'll find out later in the night, and maybe we found out by now who will be playing because it is 9:17. We're in Dodge City. It's a lovely facility, great atmosphere, quality people running it. So we'll see if Lady Red could put something together here and possibly make this go to third set. Of course, Lady Red playing for pride right now because they've lost two. Lost to Valley Heights and to Pittsburgh Colgan. So Nick's having a chat with the girls on the other side. Sent out a Facebook post there. A lot of people watched and a lot of people cared about this team, and so we're just going to see what we can do here in this final set or possibly final match. We don't know until the final points are tallied. So Lady Red taking the floor now. Everybody's smiling, trying to get pumped up and ready to go. Maybe beat Garden Plain and send this whole pool into a big helter-skelter. But we'll see what happens here. Back to serve is Maddie Kelch for Lady Red. I'd like to thank our sponsors. I haven't read any tonight because I have to read these Kansas State High School ad public service announcements. So if you'd like to help us out and be a contributor, send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barta Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. Strike hard cross, brought up by Bree, popped up. Here goes Bree. Bree's going to hit to the back. Crossover, strike away to the back row, out. Point for Lady Red. Lady Red go up at 1 in the second set here between Garden Plain. And the ball went way over there. Kendra recovers the ball. Here goes Maddie Kelch. Short. Brought up by Natasha. Maddie went down. Good block there by number 15. Ailey Putz. Back to service number 2. Kennedy Horacek. Up by Kendra. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go soft touch. Good response there. Going to be tough to bring it back over in play. Bumped up. Ashland strikes into the net. Point for Garden Plain. 2-1. Garden Plain ahead in this second set here. Here goes Kennedy again. Kendra. Push over to Bree. Tap back down. Not a good strong shot there with too many blockers. Need to go over the top of that. Garden Plain 3, Smith Center 1. Up by Kendra. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie strikes in the top of the tape. On a block there. Back over by Bree. Cross court. That's a really nice shot. She's worked that really well here in all the matches I've watched. Called a lift on Lady Red. 5 for the Garden Plain, 1 for Lady Red. Bumped up. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go soft. Rolls off. Good response. Push back over to Bree. Bree's going to trap off the tape. Off the touch and out. Point for Lady Red. 5 for Garden Plain. 2 for Lady Red. Sharon Tupple coming in the back row. Ashlyn Long comes out. Short. Set up. Pumped up by Bree. Crossover to Bree. Bree strikes down. Good pick up by Kennedy. Crossover. Good hit by Natasha. Here goes Bree going soft. Taps. Tapped it a couple times. Natasha again. Back set to Lizzie. Lizzie into the block. They call Lizzie the net. Point for Garden Plain. 6 for Garden Plain. 2 for Lady Red. Back to serve is number 8. Claire Clark. For the Owls. Bumped over on the quick shot there. Good response on that Lady Red side. Oh, rolls down the tape. And down on Lady Red side. 7-2, Lady Red. Having some issues here. Here goes Claire again. Oh, Sharon kind of reached out to get it, but then her foot slipped. So Jesselyn Kirchhoff coming in for Sharon Topol on that back row. 8-2, Lady Red down by 6. Here goes Claire. Jesselyn and Tellen have a collision. Kendra strikes hard down. 8-3. Lizzie Fort Miller back to serve for Lady Red. Maddie Kelch has gone on. Amber Morgan's in. Into the block and out. Point for Garden Plain. 9-3. Lady Red down by 6. Jesselyn bumps up. Push cross court. Kendra's going to push it over soft. Striking the block and down. Talon's there to strike it down. 9-4. Bree Freeling back to serve for Lady Red. Good bump up there, Kennedy. Cross court. Strike down by Natasha. Point for Garden Plain. 10 for Garden Plain. 4 for Lady Red. Back to service number 3. Lydia Becker for Garden Plain. Jesselyn brings it up. Up. Kind of a tough tap there by Emma. Helen strikes in the block and down. Point 11-4 for Garden Plain ahead of Lady Red. There's a lot of people here rooting for the Elves, that's for sure. Jesselyn, push over to Tellen. Tellen's going to strike down hard. Good pickup by number 8, Claire Clark. Push over to Tellen. Tellen's going to strike off the block. And out, point for Lady Red. So 11 for Garden Plain, 5 for Lady Red. Sharon Topol comes down, and Ashlyn Long comes in the front row. Kendra Maydew back to serve for Lady Red. Emma Enix is in there also in that front row with Talon. Crossover in the block, bumped up. Under the net. I think they call alley puts under the net. Sometimes it's hard to see the fingers from this angle. Here goes Kendra. Bumped up, back set. Back to Lizzie. Cross over to Ashlyn under the block. Brooke Hammond in net this time. Here goes Kendra. It's 11-7. Lady Red working their way out of this hole. Kendra tried to get underneath it, but couldn't. 12-7. Garden Plain ahead of Lady Red by 5. In the service, Madison Zogleman. Z-O-G-L-E-M-A-N. Too strong shot. Point for Lady Red. 12-8. Lady Red down by 4 now. Talon Wrenchler, sophomore for Lady Red, back to serve. Back set. Way too strong. Out. Point for Lady Red. No touch. 12-9. 12-8. Talon. 2 hits. They don't call it. Striking the block. Bumped up after the tape. Nope. Can't make it happen. 13-8. Their scoreboard broke. The scores aren't right. There it goes. 13-8. It was just a bit slow. Oh, not a good pass there. 14-9. They finally got the other score up there. I don't know if it froze up. Modern technology. Yeah. 14-9. Man, Lady Red Nick Land wants to have a chat with the girls here in the second set of state volleyball. Really proud of these girls. They fought and they worked and they made good things happen there. It's just that I had some issues this morning or earlier this afternoon, and kind of started off slow. But tough competition here at state. That always is. Oh, they'll be in good shape for basketball. But I sure was hoping for volleyball to get in the semifinals, but that's the way it goes when you play the game. There are consequences. Here we go. Back to serve number 15. Allie puts. Strike back over. 2 hits. Well, 15-9. Lady Red down by 6 now. Allie's back to serve now for Garden Plain. Amber sets it over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going down the line. They call it out. So point for Garden Plain, 16-9. Here goes Allie again. Kendra. Good bump over by Amber. Kind of faltering there, but she got it over. Push over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike down up by Kennedy. Across the court over to... Call Lizzie in the net again. 17-9. Goes Allie puts again. In the tape, point for Lady Red. 17-10. See if Lady Red can make something happen here. Maddie Culp's coming in, Amber Morgan going out. Pumped up, tipped up, down. Point for Lady Red. 17 for Garden Plain, 11 for Smith Center. Lady Red. Great bunch of kids showed up here just to cheer on Lady Red. It's about a 4-hour drive. Into the block and down on Lady Red side. Point for Garden Plain, 18-11. Kennedy Oracek back to serve for Garden Plain. Ace. Kendra couldn't get underneath it quick enough. 19-11. Lady Red. Garden Plain working on putting Lady Red away here. And I think they will be the top. I think they're undefeated in pool play. 19-12. Lady Red still alive here, trying to work 2-3 things out here. Goes Sharon Topol back to serve for Lady Red. Out, too strong. I think that's Sharon's first service error. Back to service number 8, Claire Clark for the Bulls. Sharon out. Point for Garden Plain, 21-12. Maddie Culch coming in for Sharon. Hit to Sharon. They called something. I don't know if they're going to check the libero something or other. Rotation error, I assume. Bucked up. Kendra bumps it up. Crossover. Back to Talon. Going to set back to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to hit hard in a block. Good blocks there. Cross over. Back to cross court. Good hit there by Natasha Dooley, the senior for the Lady Owls. Jesslyn. Backed up. Lizzie kind of off. Bree dumps it down. 22-14. 22-13. Sorry about that. In the second set here goes Lizzie off to that left side though. She's had a problem with that here. 23-13. 2 points away from taking this match away from Lady Red, or the Lady Owls. Here's Jesslyn, too high. Point for Lady Owls, set match point here. 24-13. And they're all going to stand up and get in the way. Up by Talon. Push crossover. Talon dumps it over. Just not a good set there. Dooley. That's out of play. And Garden Plain win 25-13. So, thus ends Lady Red's season, and the now I'm really sad, but that's the way it goes. The 7 seniors on this Lady Red team, that's their final set, final match, final tournament. So, love them all. Watched them grow up from junior high to seniors. But we'll be back in action sometime. Time for basketball. Go Lady Red. I'm Alan Donovan on WWW.USD 237. Next Tech Channel 165.